a few steps so that you can go back and work on it and can come around and look at what you're doing, okay? Now I went ahead and used the sort of a, not the pattern, so my piece is much longer than it needs to be. I can always trim that off, but your bias piece, it doesn't even have that shape. It is like this.
A square, right?
Yeah. It's a square, but you will notice
But it's
since
cut
it's
on a
current
line.
bias, it has stretch. That is a big deal about the bias, okay? You have three grain lines. You have the lengthwise grain line following the length of the fabric. You have the crosswise grain line that follows the width of the fabric. And then you have a bias grain, right? And this particular piece, pattern piece, was cut unbiased. If you ended up putting it straight across, you'll have to recut it. You want to put it at a 45 degrees angle on your leftover muslin. You will figure that out by just pulling on it gently and seeing how it's stretchy. Okay, if you do not have the stretch and it's cut on a straight grain, it won't stretch as much. Then you'll have a hard time putting it into that. Okay, you're better off working with the
Bias.
piece that's a bias. Now, in your piece, you guys have literally got a notch at a 4th inch here, at a 4th inch here, and the center here. Okay, let me just mark that out so that my piece is looking exactly the way your piece is. Okay, what those notches are you guys listening back there? I hear chatting. Okay, you guys have those notches, okay? 4th inch in the center. So we are going to fold in the one side 4th inch. You can even go to the iron table and iron this down. Can you guys see it back there? Colleen, Marisha? Yes. What I'm doing is I'm folding in at the 4th of an inch, okay? That's my seam allowance. And my fabric is a linen blend, which is why it's not creasing as well as your muslin would. In that case, obviously I'll have to go wash.
What's it called? This fabric?
This is a linen blend.
Linen blend?
Yeah. I had some
That's
leftover.
pretty.
Let me make a nice summer shirt, right? So this is what we're doing, and I'll do the same to the other side as well, okay? I'll have to go to the iron table because it's not really sitting pressed down. And once we do this, we're going to fold this into half. So we have this folded in at a 4th of an inch, this folded in at a 4th of an inch, and you have to fold this into half. But here's the trick, guys. Here's the cool trick. Instead of folding it a perfect half and making it totally line up, I'm going to have you guys make one side a little smaller than the other, like that.
Okay.
It will help us sew it on better. Let me press this and bring it back.